Hi YouTube. I'm gonna be showing you my Pokemon team on this is a Pearl version. Okay, so I usually lead off with my Salamence for the Intimidate. Um, I hold the Focus Sash so that I can set up with a Dragon Dance, which is pretty useful in my opinion. Um, It's a dominant nature, which is plus speed or plus attack minus special attack. So as you can see, its attack is pretty high. And I did put some HP and speed EVs. Can't remember how much, but they're in there. And as you can see, there's PokeRS in there. Okay, my moves would be Earthquake, which I find useful, just because it does a heck lot of damage and it's super effective against many other Pokemon. Um, I let my summons know Brick Break for in case my opponent uses moves like Reflect and Light Screen because I find those moves really annoying. And then obviously Dragon Dance for stab. Or no, my bad. Dragon Claw for stab and Dragon Dance to set up. Um, Jolteon is I usually carry Jolteon on my team. This one's Timid Nature, plus speed minus attack. Uh, right now it's holding the Zap Plate because that's the best I can do. Um, but I'm on the process of obtaining one of those berries that increases special attack in a pinch. Yeah, I don't have that yet, but I'm gonna try to get that. And I try to max out its speed and special attack. Um, its moves are Baton Pass, which is a great combination with Substitute, and Thunderbolt, which is for obvious stab. And this Jolteon here knows Shadow Ball. I'm not sure whether I would want to replace that with either um, Signal Beam, because that would be good against grass types, but I'm not sure yet. Or I might replace Shadow Ball with Yawn, because a Yawn Passer is pretty hard to beat. And this is my physical wall, Cloyster. It's a lax nature. I'm not sure what it does, but it's pretty good for a Cloyster. I think it's minus special defense, plus defense. Um, I let it hold the Stratusberry, so that when its HP is low, the berry restores. I think it's 40% of it. It's pretty useful. Um, I maxed out its defense, but this Cloyster's IVs are pretty low in defense, so its defense is pretty bad. I might get a new Cloyster. And I maxed out its HP. Its HP I think is 1 away from maximum, or 2 or 3 away actually. Its ability is Shell Armor, so my opponents can't crit, which is really good. Um, its moves are Payback, which I'm still debating whether to keep Payback or put Brine on there. I'm not sure. Because this Cloyster is really slow, and Payback does um does a good amount of damage because speed kind of is my advantage on this. Explosion is um just for massive damage, and when Cloyster's weak, I'll just explode. It's worked pretty well for me. So yep. Toxic Spikes is just a setup move. 2 layers is equivalent to a toxic, which is really good against, like, it's really good during a stall war. And Ice Shard gets stab and it always attacks first. It's great for Garchomp, Salamence, Dragonite, Altaria, all sorts of, and it's an ice type, so so it's good against all sorts of Pokemon. Um, and then I have Yamega, which is this is a modest nature Yamega, holding a life orb. Um, I maxed out its special attack, which is pretty damn high. Um, I put most of its, I put the most of the remainder EVs in its speed, and then I put some in its HP. Its HP, Yamega's HP can be pretty high, but I don't have that much EVs in the HP. The reason why I put it in speed is because um I want it so that one speed boost will make it outrun Jolteon, Weavile, Crobat, Swallow, those Pokemon, which it does pretty well. Bug Buzz and Air Slash are stab moves which do a lot of damage. With the modest nature, Life Orb, and uh, max special attack. Protect is so that it can get a free speed boost. Hypnosis is its last attack. It's a really risky attack because on Pearl version, its accuracy is 7. Apparently on the newer versions, its accuracy is only 60 or 70. Yeah, right now it's 70, but in the newer versions, the accuracy is only 60. It's really risky, but it makes me happy when it hits. So I just decided to hold on to that move. Um, this Nidoking, which is Choice Scarfed, is uh, actually a modest nature Nidoking. It's a special sweeper. It gets my opponents off guard. I maxed out special attack and speed, and it's holding the Choice Scarf, so it can pretty much outrun like most Pokemon. It's Poison Point, which is pretty useful. Like if my opponent wants to like break me or something, it would poison them. Um, its attacks are Flamethrower, which is useful. This is great against Scizor and Fortress, and Bug types and Grass types and even Ice types. Uh, Earth Power, which is great against, especially Heatran, uh, and like Rock types and Fire types and Electric types. Um, Ice Beam, which is again great for Dragonite, Salamence, Garchomp, and those Pokemon. And then its last attack is Thunderbolt. I'm not sure whether I like that attack or not. Um, it's either I'm debating whether to keep Thunderbolt or replace it with either Sludge Bomb or uh, Shadow Ball, because Sludge Bomb gets stab boost and it's really freaking strong, and 30% chance of poisoning, which is really good. And Shadow Ball has a Shadow Ball is good against Psychic types, which are good against Nidoking. But Thunderbolt is good against water types and great against Gyarados. So I'm debating. And it's holding the Choice Scarf, so it can pretty much outrun most Pokemon. And my last Pokemon is my Special Wall, Togekiss. This Togekiss is a beast. Calm Nature plus Special Attack. Oh, wait, no. Plus Special Defense minus Attack. With Pokevirus holding the leftovers. Maxed out Special Defense and HP. Sincere Grace. Um, Thunder Wave for Paralyze. This Togekiss is really slow, so Thunder Wave will paralyze them and make Togekiss faster. Roost for heal. Aura Sphere is for damage, and Air Slash, which gives it stab and 30% chance of, of flinching, plus Sincere Grace equals 60%. So you're gonna have a hard time hitting Togekiss, and even if you do hit Togekiss, Togekiss is gonna stay alive, make you flinch next turn, and ooh, Togekiss is a beast. One time I was against a Politoed, who used Belly Drum, and that Politoed, after that Politoed used Belly Drum, it used Waterfall on Togekiss, and Togekiss lived with 40 HP. It was awesome. Yep. Alright, well, that's my team. Comment and give me suggestions. Yep. Peace out.